morning, my dear students. I hope you all are good. In previous classes, we have studied about various landforms and other climate conditions. Now we are going to start with chapter number 5, climatic variations. We know that the average weather conditions that generally prevail in an area over a long period of time constitute its climate. The climate may change as we move from one country to another or from one place to another. Within a country, some places are cold, some are hot, while some experience heavy rainfall. The vegetation and wildlife of an area are determined by the kind of climate a place has. The vegetation and wildlife of an area are determined by the kind of climate a place has. Even the food that people eat and the clothes that they wear is determined by the climate of a place. In the given figure, we can see various countries which have different climate conditions in it. Like in polar areas, the climate is cold and dry. The temperature temperate in the green circle, which are cold winter and mild summer. In light green areas, these are arid, that is hot and dry areas. And the red one is tropical, which are hot and wet. And in black, that are Mediterranean, which are mild winters and hot summer. And in orange, they are mountains, which are very cold. So, in different areas of our earth, there are different climate conditions. Each country have its own climate according to their location. Some places are cold, some are hot, while some experience heavy rainfall. Even the food that people eat in these areas, cloth which they wear, is also depends completely on the climate of that particular country. So don't get confused with the weather. Climate is different from weather. Weather refers to change in the atmosphere that occur on a daily basis. Climate is a pattern of weather that occurs over a long period of time, such as year and centuries. Factors influencing the climate. The main factors that influence the climate of a place are given below. Distance from the equator. The equator is the imaginary line, as we have studied, which divides the earth into northern and southern hemisphere. Next factor is altitude, or the height of above the sea level. Distance from the sea, direction of winds, temperature and rainfall. These all are the factors which influence the climate condition. Like distance from the sea, the eight particular areas distance from a sea, the directions of the winds, the temperature and rainfall. The distance from the equator is one of the most important influencer. We know that the earth is round in shape. This causes the rays of sun to fall on the earth's surface at different angles. Near the equator, the sun rays are almost vertical and spread over a small area. In areas away from the equator and nearest to the poles, the sun rays fall at a slanting angle due to the earth's curvature. This means that the areas near the equator receive a larger amount of heat and are therefore hotter than the areas away from the equator. Thus, the climate gets hotter as we move nearer to the equator and gets cooler as we move away from it.